Hey, what's up? In this video, we're going to let you join us for our Sushi Saturday, which is a weekly tradition we have, where every Saturday we have a different sushi place here in Seattle, and we're also going to let you in on our top 10 rankings of the top 10 best sushi places in Seattle.
Number 10 is Tanai. It's just a few blocks away from us. Pretty good. It's okay. I think it's on the list mostly because of proximity, I think. But it's still a good option.
Number 9 on the list is Fuji Sushi, which is, it's good, nothing amazing, good quality fish, nothing too special though.
Number 8 is the Gokan by Musashi. We've only had it like once or twice. It's pretty good. Probably something for us to try more because some places just have like those rolls that stand out and then that's what brings them up the list.
Yeah.
So something to try more.
Number 7 is I Love Sushi, which is actually just like right down over there, which by the way, I think I should mention, we are on our rooftop. We're on our apartment complex's rooftop, but right over there is I Love Sushi. And it's a chain place. I think there's quite a few in Seattle, but it's pretty good and really big portions. I think that's the coolest thing about I Love Sushi. Big, huge platters for not too much.
That one's so spicy. Number 6 is Mahari. It's really, really good. Our two favorite rolls are the Bigfoot roll and the 45th Street roll. So good.
Number 5, and this is another one that I know there's a few locations of, is Japonesa. And our favorite roll from there is the Fat Boy roll. We've gotten that delivered a few times. Japonesa is real good, really solid, consistent place.
Yeah. Number 4 is Noren. I forget what it's called, but they have this like lemon roll, and it's kind of sweet, kind of citrusy, very different than other sushi rolls you normally get, and that's my favorite roll.
Oh yeah. Number 3 on the list is actually this one right here, which is Sushi Kanpai. We have the Golden Cali roll, which is really good. It's a tempura style roll, delicious. The Hot Night, the Special Crunch roll, or maybe that Spider Crunch, Scallop roll, and then I don't know what those ones are. But we'll put the receipt up on the screen. This place, really consistent, really good. This is one of our top 2 normal sushi places.
One of our go-tos. This is our Sunday night sushi go-to.
Yeah, and we'll get to that in just a second.
Number 2 is Sushi Katsuya. That's our main go-to. Like any night of the week except Sundays because they're closed, right? That's the one we get. It is so good. I think we've tried like most of the rolls. Yeah. And there hasn't been a roll we didn't like. Yeah, and we'll put our normal order up on the screen as well from them. Love Sushi Katsuya. Really good high quality fish. Delicious rolls. Perfect amount. So good. Yeah. Number 1 is Sushi Kashiba. I think anyone you talk to in Seattle, they'll tell you about it.
Long story short, there's this really famous sushi chef who's like one of maybe the top, if not the number 1 sushi chefs in the world from Japan. You can look him up. There's documentaries on him. His name is Hiro, and he's got a documentary called Hiro Dreams About Sushi. Like, he's literally the godfather of sushi. And anyways, one of his apprentices started a place here in a restaurant here in Seattle, and his name is Kashiba, and so that's why it's called Sushi Kashiba.
It's the best sushi I've ever had. Like, the service, they come and they explain to you which piece of sushi to eat in which order, and they explain why, because this one's really salty, so after you're gonna want to have this sweet. Like, I've never had that kind of service at any restaurant, honestly.
It's like one of the best, if not the very best, dining experiences of my entire life. And for that reason, that's why we said it's not one of our normal places. It's very expensive, absolutely. But it's the type of place where you want to go. You want to, sit there in person. Yes. You don't want to get takeout. Like, that ruins part of the experience. Go there, sit in person, splurge if you have the, the capabilities of doing that. But
it's worth going out of your way for. Like, if you're in the Seattle area, even if you're an hour outside, 2 hours outside of Seattle, like, it's worth driving into the city for.
Yeah, it is absolutely next level.
You do have to make a reservation like way in advance.
Make a reservation a couple weeks in advance. We went last weekend and we made the reservation like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time. Yeah.
All right, so that's our top 10 sushi places in Seattle. We've been doing Sushi Saturday every Saturday for the last, how long have we been here? Like 8-9 months?
8-9 months.
Yeah, so I would say we're pretty well qualified. Thanks for joining us this Sushi Saturday.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and please consider subscribing.